second as we get things set up on a phone and not on the camera. Here we go, underway. T2 are playing here. The Steamboat Sailors here at Rink 2. And as PJ and I do our best to make this work, we'll be doing this via hand. Sailors now in behind the net. Pitch it out, opposite side, far side corner, back up to the blue line. He walks the blue. Brings it in on the half wall, sends it into the far corner. That's Robitaille there, looking to get it out. It's picked up there, the Sailors. Now at the goal line below, right here in front of us. Up top. Shot on. That was a big save. Good job there by Baker. 32's in the net tonight. Again, puck drifts back out, sent up blue line. Far side wall half, looking to make the shot. Shot on. Baker saved. Block her up. In the far side corner now. Here they come, back around. Picked up and sent. Oh, almost took the zebra out. On the wall, set up. That's Jacob Yant. Sends it down, and we're going to get an icing call. 15:49 here to go. First period. Give you a view of the bench tonight. A little short on gentlemen here to play tonight. We'll get you the update here on who's here, who's not. Face off right in front. That's Big Alex. Or sorry, that's Big Cade, 74. Puck down. Sailors have it. Shot on Baker. That was pad save. Set to the far side boards. They're in behind now. Again, look at get it out. And the Sailors there with the forecheck. There goes Big 55. That's Carter. Up the boards it's sent out. On to Rooney's stick. He didn't get a hold of it. Carter makes another whack. It's in Rooney's feet there right at the blue line. And into the neutral zone. Do our best here to make the change here. And as we get things settled here, shot on right off the mask. Good job there, Baker. Down and gloves it. 15:04 now. Here to go. Again, doing our best here as we officials here right up.
I think we might be good.
All righty.
We'll do our best.
We will. So we have gone from being on a iPad kind of deal to a phone, and we'll do our best. So here in front, Sailors won the face-off and cycled it back on underneath. Now coming out the other way, that's Jacob Yant through the neutral zone. He's got to help. That's Manu there in pursuit. Puck ends up in behind the Sailors' net. So on your radio dial, just to keep you updated. Side boards now. There's Carter. Good job there. All the way down on the ice. And the Vikings come out with it here on the half boards. As they come around. Good shot. That looked like that hit Rooney. And puck's finally up and out. But again, the pace and control of the play is definitely the black and red, the Vikings. Now come across the blue line here, pitched in, picked up right at the dot, underneath the dot now, way far behind, and that didn't work. Back up now again. Looked to make the one-timer, that didn't work, he couldn't connect. Carter sends it around the far side boards now. Their D-man pinches in, picks it up at the boards, it's still at the circle. And in behind now, Xander will pick it up. And he'll send it up half boards. Makes it up, but not all the way up the blue line, back down. Cycles all the way down in behind. Carter sends it all the way back near side boards again. And there's Jake who sends it up and out. Now going Cade going the other way. One-on-one. Cade up. Doesn't make it all the way around. Puck ends up right on the stick of Sailors goalie now. Now Manu walking the blue line through the neutral zone. He comes back, cycles back, looking to collect the puck and sends it up. Misses on that pass attempt. Sailors now right at center. And Jacob sends it up over the blue line now into the neutral zone. Now Manu has picked it up. He's across center. Now across the blue line. shot on. And it was wide into the corner. Jacob picks it up, slap attempt there towards the goal, didn't end up. Shot attempt there again. That was coming the other way now. Sailors have picked it up right at the blue line, and we're going to get an offside call. 11:20 left to go here in the first, and I believe our stream is back up, but we will do a quick double check. Shot on. So, again, if you're joining us on the YouTube side of the house, let us know. We've had issues with the stream, and we're doing our best to get this up and running. Into the neutral zone, an attempt there. That was Casey 13, sends it up. It's recovered now by the Sailors. Into the neutral zone there, an attempt to come across. That didn't work. Casey 13 walks it up near side boards. Arm up, we're going to get another icing call. And at 10:58 left to go here in the first, I believe, PJ, we're up and running again.
I believe we are. Ooh, our microphone's not on.
Oh. We're definitely hoping. So if you can hear us and see us now, let us know via text. But we're doing our best. The struggle is real here with technology. Vikings now, they got it on the low side of the boards right here, near side. They pitch it up around the glass. Picked up in the back again there. Those black jerseys again. Steamboat out front. He cycles top of the circle. Still circling now, near side. Drops it back for his D-man. His D-man walks across. He loses the handle. That goes up far side now. Their D pinches in. Down in that far side corner. Still loose. And it's across the blue, and they're going to have to reset at center. 10:22 left to go here in the first period. Zeros on the board. Now the Vikings, as they're known, pick it up. Far side circle. Shot on. It was way high and off. Vikings pick it up. They walk along the goal line now. Still here in the corner right in front. They send it up to their game in the blue line now. Down back here below the goal line. He sweeps it all the way around far side corner. Steamboat's D walks in, pinches. He sends it back down into that far side corner. Back up to the D. The attempt there. Now Rooney's got it. He's across the blue line. Backhand over there to Mikey. They don't connect in the neutral zone. Another attempt there. Now there's Cade, 74, going the other side. He's through one on the attempt through. That didn't work. Into the skates. There's Rooney with a slap all the way down. And the puck ends up in the far side corner. Coming back out now, the Vikings through the neutral zone, far side boards. They pitch it up all the way back down, giving chase. Rooney on the near side corner here. And Casey on the far side corner. Going the other way now. The Vikings looks to make his connection with his man there. That didn't happen. It's pitched up the near side. It's picked up by the Vikings. In traffic now. Manu has it. Manu coming across the dot now. He's got speed across the blue line now. Manu's down through center. Puck is loose. He picks it up again, and now Casey has a shot. Manu now collects it at the blue line. Looks to bring it back. Sends it up, and not all the way. Vikings pick it up. Now behind the net. Coming out this near side boards. In the corner now. The Vikings looking. Sends it up all the way there. D-man now on the blue line. Walks. Shot on. That was an off errant. And ends up in the near side boards. Puck up and out now. And the Vikings will collect and look to reset in the neutral zone. They are going to dump it all the way in. And it's picked up there. Carter in the near side boards. She swings it around. Far side. Puck comes jetting out off the boards. Took a funny bounce. And now coming the other way, there's Pierce. That's 70. He's on his horse. He's across the blue. Now across the center line. Now across the blue. He's taking it to the outside. He's under the goal line now. And in behind. Looks to backhand it up. That's Carter there. He slaps it forward into the near side corner. In behind, that's Jacob there in the corner. Battle with the puck. Out comes the Vikings with it across their blue line. Now through center. And now across the blue. Here, walks in. Looks for Mikey right at center. They're going to say no icing, and Mikey is there first to the puck with one of the Vikings. They circle, come around the other side now through the blue line,
yep.
And there's going to be an arm up and a penalty call, and I'm going to say that PJ looks like that's going to go to the Vikings.
Yeah, I believe for interference.
Man's pleading his case, but took number 6 there, Nicholas Rooney out. Vikings going to sit for 2, and we're going to go to the power play. First line out, that's Pierce. Pierce has got Jacob Yant. got Manu to take the face off in the back two. That's Casey. And I believe that's Cade on the backside. Manu down. Face-off was won and now controlled by the Vikings. They look to get it behind the net, send it up into the neutral zone. And it's still down below the line. That's great. Good work there in chase, but the Vikings will pick up and retreat behind their cage. Look to send it up and all the way down, and they will curl it all the way down by Brian and across. Casey, first man to the puck, looks to get it up and out. Loses his edge, and coming the other way, that's Jacob Yant, 17. Now he's down the far side boards. Puck over the blue line there, and the Vikings have control. D-to-D pass there, and they look to send it again down and burn time, and Brian will stick that into the far side corner. The Vikings first to the puck. Boy, that's frustrating, PJ, when you got a man advantage.
It is.
Circle up there now high to the blue line. Shot on. There's Manu who makes the block attempt there right on his shins. Vikings still with control now. Short-handed, and they seem to be controlling the pace of play. 5-on-4. We got white jerseys out there, but boy, they're not making it work. Casey now trying to get it up and out. Far side, he's challenged there right on the boards. And again, the Vikings look and cycle it all the way up. Going the other way now. Puck loose over the neutral zone. Jacob looks to make an attempt to get it up through the neutral zone. And the Sailors will settle it down. They make a pass there right in the neutral zone, and that's just pitched in over the blue line there by Manu. Vikings now across. Shot on Baker. Holy cow! Up into the glove. Over the top, and that bubbled out and into the net. So that'll be a shorthanded goal with 5:01 left to go here in the first. Again, a little bit of an issue with puck control when the rebound comes out of the glove there, PJ.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
That definitely was. 5:01 left to go in the first, and your Wolves are down by 1. That was a shorthanded goal there by the Vikings. And we got a man down. Stick got stuck in between there. That was Xander's twig in between the legs of one of the Vikings. Puck now into the neutral zone. Carter's got it far side boards. D-to-D pass. Xander there. Xander takes a shot and a whiff, and boy, that missed. Here come the Vikings. Shot on. Outside of the net. That didn't make it. Now 2 white jerseys in behind. Again, we are a man up, but I'm not sure you'd know it. Vikings now controlling again the pace of play and the positioning. And still there on the near side boards. Vikings pick it up now below the goal line. They wheel in behind. Cycle it to the other side. Leaves it back. There's a drop back. Shot there, attempt. Lost the handle. That didn't work. Puck was sent up and into the neutral zone by Xander. And they're going to call the icing off. 4:06 left to go here in the first. Your Wolves are down by 1.
And the Vikings are back to full strength.
And the Vikings are back to full strength. So we're back to 5-on-5. As they collect it in behind the net, looking to cycle it out. At the blue line, they pick it up. They missed the neutral zone pass there, but they still drag it across the blue now here down in front of us. That's pitched up there by Robitaille. He misses the pass to Mikey. Puck ends up all the way back down and around. Vikings seal it off. They keep it in. Looking to make the pass there. That didn't work. Carter steps up. He gets it, but the Vikings walk out, and they will now collect it into the neutral zone and do a reset. Vikings now across red line. He's across the blue. He bobbles, looking for his man. Far side there, steps up top of the circle. Shot. That ended up hitting Shinnies, I believe. That was Cade, 74. Puck now in behind. Vikings are collecting again, making the passes and controlling those lanes. Far side now circle. He's walking the boards. Walks back down again. Walks in now. Does down below the goal line. Sends it all the way back up. Their D-man walks in. Shot on. Baker knocks it down. And right in front, he'll cover. 2:57 left to go here now in the first. And hopefully for those at home, we've got a better stable signal. Looking for a text or two from those that might be watching. And we'll get you an update from Game Sheets here shortly. Face off down far dot. And we're getting a change of folks. And here we go. Face-off was won and controlled by the Wolves going the other way. Now all the way. That's Cade. He's across the center and into the blue. He loses an edge there in a stick challenge. Trying to get control of the puck. Vikings now come out with it. Come on the other side now. Near side boards. At the blue line, they collect and send it up. and the puck will squirt all the way down. 2:33 left to go here in the first. Your Wolves down by 1. Holy smokes, that ended up out in front. I don't know whose stick that was off of. Bobbled right
off of our own.
Yeah, right off of our own, I believe, too. That was a good call, PJ. Puck here now, near side boards. Picked up. Casey had it there, bobbled. Now Pierce comes out with it. There's 70. That man can go. He's got speed across through the neutral zone. He's across the blue line. Looks to bring it in. He's in. One day beat 2, and couldn't get the shot attempt. He was held up. Puck loose now out in front, and that's Pierce. Now Cade looks to send it down range. That doesn't work. And here comes the lone Viking now across the blue line. He's through, now at the dot. Shot attempt down low. Pad saved by Brian. He'll cover it up. And at 1:51, we're going to have another face-off here in the defensive zone. Nothing. So again, not sure if you're on crossbar or if you can hear us and see us. If you'd let us know, that would be great. Put it in the crossbar chat or text PJ or myself. Technology issues tonight abound. Shot on, that was wide. Blocker side low, ends up here in the near side corner. Again, looking to make the connection below the goal line. The Vikings send it up into the neutral. That wasn't connected. Mikey's coming now, brings it across the blue line. The Vikings pick it up right there in the neutral zone. They send it back to their D. As they collect, looking to make the pass, they do hit it. It's dumped in there at the blue line by the Vikings. First man to the puck is Xander. He's got it in his feet. Challenge there. Black's there to pick it up. Looking for a man out front. Stick there by Carter. Shot up and over. That didn't work. Vikings collect it back to their D up high here near side. Bobbled there. Off the stick of Xander. Collected there by Carter. Sends it around far side boards. Looking to make the connection again there. Down low right at the goal line. Vikings still have it in the boards. There's Xander looking to body his man out. Vikings walk in. It's puck's left there. Manu gets it now and looks to sweep it out. In now close. Steamboat still has it. Send it back to their D. They don't connect. They're going to say no icing, and puck's all the way down the other end. 40 seconds left to go here in the first. And again, we are challenged here with our connection and the speed of the internet at Big Bear. Puck sent up in the neutral zone. Swept down. That'll be a dump in. Clock is under 30 seconds. 24 here on the clock. Cade's got it. 90. He sends it up. Good connection there with Mikey into the neutral zone that pitched. And nothing doing. Vikings now walking across. Down below the goal line. Looks to send it out front. No connection there. Thank goodness. Passing lane was open. Vikings now dragging across between the dots. Shot on. That hit somebody's shins in blue. Blue and white, and a puck sent up and down. And at the buzzer, first period close here. It's 1-0 in favor of Steamboat Springs. Again, they go by the Sailors in the Chassa, but they go by the Vikings CPHL. We're going to come off real quick, not to do some copyright infringement. We'll be back to you. We're going to drop the audio, and we will be right back to you. Your Vikings are down here, so the Wolves will be attacking from left to right. Vikings attacking and defending here on the right side, and they will attack the Wolves far down. So again, second period, long change to create some opportunities for both clubs. Through the neutral zone, the Vikings come across the blue line now. Drops it back and leaves it, but coming the other way, that is 70. That's Pierce. He's through the far side door under the dot now. Looking to make a shot there right at the edge of the net, down below the goal line. That didn't work. Nice attempt. Now in behind there, struggling behind, trying to get control of the puck. And we're going to get a whistle, and they're going to call hand pass. And we're going to get a face-off out. So at the end of one, shots on. Holy smokes. 14-1 in favor of Steamboat Sailors Hockey Club. Holy smokes. 1-0 on the board and 14-1 on the goals. Or excuse me, 14-1 on the shots, 1-0 on the scoring. So thank you, PJ. And again, we will hopefully not run out of power. If so, we're going to have to run out and grab a battery and come up with another way of doing the mics. Face off down. Man who wins it slaps it into Vikings offensive zone here. And their D collect it, pass across. They're through the neutral zone. They chip it up the boards. It's going to roll all the way down the far side corner. And first man to the puck again, the Vikings. Holy smokes. Come on, boys. Here they come back the other way. The Vikings pick it up at their blue line. Shot on. Baker right into the belly pad. That was a good save. And at 15:47 left to go here in the second. Your Wolves still down by 1. So again, short bench this evening. I'll give you a view of the bench here again. They are missing a whole bunch of folks. Face-off was won there by the Sailors. They send it all the way back down. It's collected here in their zone. And a quick reverse there, and the Vikings come out with it. Up the near side boards into the neutral zone. It's recovered there by Carter. He goes tape-to-tape pass attempt. That didn't work. Ends up in the far corner. There's a pitch out there. And again, your Wolves looking to just get it out. Vikings still have control. They send it rink wide. They miss the pass, and Cade looks to get it up into the neutral zone. He does, but misses the pass attempt to 6 Rooney. Vikings now walking down far side. They collect it, looking for a man out front. They got it. They make the connection. Too hot to handle. And it looks like Brian's got it in between the pads and sitting on it.
That almost snuck through.
That did. That looked like it was going through, but holy smokes. He had the wickets closed. 15:04 now to go here in the second. 1-0, your Wolves down. So, again, hopefully if you have the opportunity and you have PJ's phone, text PJ, let us know that we're back up live because the technology piece and the signal strength is not great tonight. And we're operating off of a phone, not an iPad. Face-off was won and sent down. Now the Vikings have it. They look to step up, send it shoulder high past Brian around the net. Vikings now with it, cycle it back to their D-man. Right at the blue line. He sends it down. That puck goes blocker side low. Now into that far corner. They look to bring it up to the blue line. Reverses it, sends it all the way back down in behind the net, and the Vikings have it. Looking for a man out front. Holy smokes, missed there. And that's Jacob up front with the challenge. And looks like 17. Jacob's arms up. Jacob's going to go sit 2 for, I would say, tripping. Is she a trip?
I think so, too.
Yeah, looked like a trip. So 14:31 on the clock left here in the second. And 17 there. Mr. Jacob's going to go have a visit with his dad. Talk about that last play as he's got box duty tonight.
Yeah, he signaled a trip.
Signaled the trip. Perfect. So face off deep in Wolves zone. It'll be 5-on-4 for the bad guys. And out there for the PK. Face off down in 1. That was Pierce. Good job. Now there's Big Robitaille. He sends it up, but not all the way out.
Oh, no, that came out.
Oh, it did get it out. There you go. Vikings send it back down. And Robitaille is going to settle it down and try to go D to D there with Casey. That didn't work. Vikings look now. They got it still below the blue line. Their D-man's walked in. He's pinched down now. He drags it down. Now returns back to the top of the blue line. Sends it back down on the half boards. Down below the goal line. Their forward walks up. He's now looking to make a connection there. Loses the handle into the neutral zone. And they'll have to come and recycle here. They make that connection far side boards. Send it up into the neutral zone. And it just picked up and sent all the way back down by Robitaille. Now the Vikings will collect it in the neutral zone. Rink wide pass there. Forward sends it all the way down, and it's loose into the near side corner. They pick it up again down below the blue, looking to make a connection. It goes in between 2 of their forwards. It'll make a connection. Puck is now in behind the net. Robitaille's there. Now Casey 13 looks to swing it up the boards and out. It gets up and past there, man. That was a cross, I thought for sure there, PJ. But the referee sees different. Puck on the near side boards here still. They're cycling. looking to get a shot on. Down low, they send it, and it doesn't make it across again. Looking to center it. That doesn't happen. They pick it up on the near side corner, top side. At the blue line, they send it back down the half boards. Still cycling here on the boards. And the Wolves are boxing them out. At the blue line now. Shot up way. That was way over Brian and over the net. And it's into that near far side corner. Here we go again. Shot attempt there, and that didn't work. Far side boards now. They pick it up. It comes across the blue line, and they're going to have to reset. Vikings got a man way down deep in the zone, and they'll collect it now. Recycle and look to send it across the blue line. They do. Shot down. Brian blockers that, sends it in the near side corner. Still down in the corner. They got possession. Again, we're man down. Send it out front. Pet save. Holy cow. Way to go, Brian. Got it out and down. Sealed it off. Puck's down. Way to go. And here comes Jacob out of the box. Jacob's got an attempt. He's in on his own. Shot on. Holy smokes off the backhand, and it was still a pad save. Jacob picks it up. That was Mikey there with a sweep. That didn't work. Holy cow. Good job. Jacob out of the box. I left all alone and with a single attempt. That was close. Now the Vikings coming back the other way through the zone. Now through the neutral zone. They lose the handle. Xander pitches it back off the backhand, and it's sent back down by the Vikings. 11:55 left to go here in the second. Boy, Jacob surprised everybody caught out of the box there, PJ.
Yep. That's the Tendy should be letting them know.
Should have banged the stick. I didn't hear the stick tap either. I was looking. 11:42 left to go. Good connection there. Jacob's got it far side. He sends it all the way down, and it's going to cross the goal line. We're going to get a icing attempt.
I mean, I saw Jake come out, but, I'm not going to say anything to the
Nope.
opposing team.
Me either. And I didn't hear a stick tap, so you're like, well, maybe he's still got time in the box. Funny how you sneak one in.
Yeah.
All right. Again, your Wolves only down by 1. 11:34 left to go here in the second. And, again, we sure hope we're getting a signal through. But we've had our own technology issues here tonight. Man who wins the faceoff, sends it back. It's collected. And coming across there, looking to get across the blue line. That didn't work. All the way back down to the near side corner. It's picked up. That's Carter. He comes out looking for the man up front. Sends it up the boards. That didn't work. And the Vikings pick it up, looking to center it. Holy cow, Brian sent it all the way down off of a stick there. And back on the blue line now. The Vikings send it down range. It was outside of the net, near side. Vikings now circle on that far side. Now underneath the goal line, in behind. Good there, forecheck trying to get it back out. And that Xander holds to hand his man out. Holds his man up there. Manu's now in, trying to struggle to get control of the puck. Vikings still walk out. They send it all the way back to the blue line. Near side boards now. They're playing half boards all the way back down into the corner. They have it here. Come around the other side, looking to make a connection. He sends it back up to his D-man now. Top of the circle, shot on. Good job there, Baker. Glove up, and I think that was off his shoulder. Puck in the far side corner. Vikings still have it down below the goal line now. He comes out the side in the near side corner. Cycles it all the way across to his D-man who's pinched in. Top of the circle, below the dot shot. That was hit the outside. That puck caroms off to the far side. That should have been a call there for sure. He was taking his feet right out from under him. That was Xander and the Zebras. No call. Get up, play hockey. Xander down, holding his man there. And Manu. 2 white, 2 black. Puck squirts out. Carter
this
looks
line is tired.
Yeah, they are. They're gassed. 10 minutes left here to go in the second. Again, short bench tonight, so they're doing their best. Puck now up. Vikings have it. Their D-man leaves it behind. He walks up top of the circle. Shot on. And I believe that snuck under break. It snuck under what? Face off down. Vikings win it. They come across the blue line after the win. Carried in. Now down in that corner, looking to center it out front. Good traffic there. That was Casey with the sweep. Good job. Trying to get it up and out. That didn't happen. And puck now squirt loose. Now here's Mikey coming across the blue line. He's through center. He sweeps it up. And they're going to say no icing. Cade sends it around the other side. Now Mikey in the near side corner. Mikey's rubbed out and bodied off the puck. Sends it back up. Vikings coming out the other way. Man far side now. He's under the dot. Shot on Brian. That looked like they thought it was going to celebrate a goal, and that didn't do. Puck's now into the neutral zone. The Vikings collect. All their men have checked up. Puck's loose. Now Mikey's got it. Looks to send it up. That was Cade. Now he's got it behind the net. He's looking for somebody out front. Sends it all the way back up high. Nobody there. And there's Xander who's going to collect it at the blue line and send it back up. There again, Vikings step up through the passing lane, and it's coming up the other way. Rooney slaps it into the neutral zone. Cade was there, no connection. Vikings pick it up at the red line. Now Cade had it. He sends it in, up, and over the blue line. Mikey's there, but again, no aggressive checks. Come on, boys. Coming the other way now. The Vikings through the neutral zone. Now across the blue line. Down below the dot. Now below the goal line. He's in behind. Looking for a man out front, center two. Back to his D up high here above the circle. Shot on. Sent down range. Pad save into the far corner. Slapped up but not out. Vikings recover. D to D pass. Top of the circle now. Near side. Shot on. Blocker save. Sent into the near corner. Again, the Vikings cycle it back to the man here out front. Good night. Another shot attempt there. And still not out. Jacob looks, takes a swing and a miss. Vikings recover, top of the circle, shot on. Baker knocks it down with the glove. He'll cover. And it's 7:54 to go here in the second period. Boy, the Wolves are struggling there, PJ.
They are, they have 2 full lines and maybe 1 extra.
They're gassed already, and we got a half a game left.
Oh.
Ay, caramba. Out they come, face off down to the right of Brian. Man, who's going to be the centerman. And now we're getting a whistle for I'm not sure what.
Oh, we got too many skaters.
Too many men? Too many men. Well, that didn't help.
Yeah,
so get a penalty.
2 full lines and 1 extra skater.
Yeah, no bueno.
No. They're going to be tired tonight.
Vikings win. They send it back to their D up high. They chuck it all the way back down. Xander first to the puck. He sends it up off the glass. Half board's there. It's held in. Looking at a man out front to signal to. He got there. Swing and a miss. Now Xander collects it. Far corner looks to sweep it up. He does sweep it up. There's Jacob there. It gets by, and it's settled down by their D. Collects it here. Now below the goal line. Looks to make a connection. Cross rink side does make the connection there. Forward up high, but he's held up. Their centerman picks it up there. He sends it on, but that shot went wide. In behind the net now. Boy, oh boy, how do they end up with it right there? Right walking up front. Nobody holds them out. They walk in and pick it up and throw it on net. Ay, caramba. 7:08 to go here in the second. And the Vikings just walked in, and now it's 3 on the board for the bad guys in black.
I think we have 1 sick, 2 injured right now.
1 sick, 2 injured, and 2 call-ups. 2 that we sent up to Salt Lake. So,
yeah.
Short bench again tonight. Here we go. Face-off down. Last change there. Manu to join the line. Face-off will slap back and 1. And the Wolves are going to dump it all the way in, and we're going to get an icing. Short bench. Boys already look tired. And big hill to climb here, PJ.
I'm pretty sure there's nights where I have more on my beer league team than the boys do here.
Face-off down deep. Face-off 1 and slapped into the corner. The Wolves down there looking to get control. They don't. Vikings step up. They gain control. Coming the other way now. That's Rooney looking to make a connection. He does. That's with the centerman. That was Cade. Cade's bodied off the puck right at the center ice. And the Vikings go the other way. Across the blue line now. They take it. And he's now below the goal line behind the net. Looking for a man up front to center it to. Nobody there to challenge. Come on, boys. Puck sent around to the near side now. Up top down to the blue line there. D-man. He walks down. Puck's there. There was a bobble out. Coming the other way. An attempt there by Rooney and Mikey to get it in the neutral zone. That doesn't work. Vikings send it down the other way. Battle on the near side boards. Vikings walk out with it at their blue line. Reverses it. And it's picked up there. What an attempt. Cade stepped up into the lane. Couldn't get control. Vikings going the other way out of the neutral zone. Far side boards now. Walking down below the line. He's down behind the net. Looking to make a connection with the Vikings out front. His D-man walks down. Shot on. That hit a whole bunch of bodies. Another shot on. And right over and above Brian. So now 5:57 on the board, and your Wolves are down by 4. Oh, PJ, here we go. Big hole to climb out of, and the boys just don't seem to have the get up. Another full line change here. Puck down, face-off win, well done. D to D pass attempt, doesn't work. Coming out now, picked up there, that's 85. Again, attempt there. Vikings walk in with a blue. Shot on. Baker's got the save into the glove, and we'll get a face-off down deep in Wolves zone.
I mean, it doesn't help either when pretty much their entire team are grown men.
They are big fellas, yeah. Vikings now, face-off win. That was right into the belly of Xander. He puts it puck back down. Vikings pick it up and look to cycle it up the boards to their D-man. Here at top of the blue, near side. Back down now, near side corner. Vikings still with the puck in control. Into that corner we can't really see real well. And again, battle on the boards for possession. 2 black, 2 white. They send it around the other side. I think that was Xander. Far side now. Carter looks to reverse, sends the course the other way again. Xander's going to get it here in the near side. In the near side, they send it around. They're playing pitch and catch. Let's get it out, boys. Now the Vikings end up with it on their stick with control down behind the net. Into the near side corner. Still with possession are the Vikings. And pushing, jostling, and shoving and coming the other way now. Out the other side, that was Jacob. Across the blue now. There's Pierce, far side underneath. Looks to come all the way around. Cycles, he's looking for help. Sends it out front. Nobody there to get it. And finally Robitaille walks in, sends it back down. Now with the puck in behind the net. Struggle there. In behind, but the Vikings are going to walk out with it. Send it to the far boards. And now that's come loose into the neutral zone. The puck squirts. Vikings pick it up in the neutral zone. They're walking the near side boards now. Down below the goal line, looking to cycle in behind the net. Sends it out front. Doesn't connect, and it's sent all the way down. That was by the Wolves. They're going to say no icing. They wave it off. And a chase there. Jacob Yant with his man first to the puck. But the Vikings come out with it through the neutral zone. They send it up. Other side, Casey reverses, send it back into the neutral zone. They can't cross. That's offside. Now we're going to get a whistle. 3:56 left to go in the second, and your Wolves down by 4. There's a test of character tonight, PJ.
Yeah, these boys have a battle.
There we go. Battle back, boys. Here we go. And off of a late change on the D side, they'll send the next guys up. Face-off was won in the feet and left there by Cade. It's going to be swatted all the way back down by the Sailors and finally collected and send up the near side boards. Vikings have it now. They send it all the way back. Their D-man. And in the near side boards where we can't see, the puck squirts out. Sent up high and out of the rink. And we will get another face-off down deep in Wolves zone. 3:55 left to go here in the second. And your Wolves are down by 4. Again, I would say uncharacteristically quiet on the bench here, PJ.
Yeah, they're just drained.
They are. Puck
No
down
motivation.
and 1. Your Wolves carry it out. That's Big Carter, 55, double Nichols. He's across center. Through the blue, he carries, dumps it in. He'll go back to the blue line, defend. And all the way down, that's Cade giving chase. Coming the other way now, the Vikings across center. Now the far side boards. He's through, up top of the dot, pushed out, looks to center, sends it out, and they don't connect. Vikings still have it. They swat it into the near side corner down. Near side boards now into that area we can't always see. And their D step up, and they keep it in. Carter's got to go get it now. He's got it now in his feet. He sends it up near side boards. Sent up again. Mikey up, but can't get it out. Got a forecheck, boys. Shot there. Holy smokes. That was chin high, sent all the way across. And another attempt. Vikings now have control of the puck here on the near side boards. White jerseys down there banging the boards, trying to get it out. Not successful yet again. Vikings got it. Walk in. Shot on. Big save by Baker. Good job. Puck ends up there in the far side corner. Pitched all the way down. And that'll be a shot on goal. And we've got an elbowing call, but I'm not sure who's going. That was obviously behind the play. Did you see it, PJ?
I didn't. I was watching to see if that shot was on net.
See who gets the gate. And the Vikings are going to go sit 2 for an errant elbow that we didn't see behind the play. So an opportunity here. 2:26 left to go in the second.
opportunity to get some breathing room.
Let's go. Let's put one in the basket. First out, Manu here. He's got 86, 85 on the far side, and that's Jacob Yent, 17. Around the boards. Now, again, we're man up. It's at the blue line into the neutral zone, and it's now collected again and settled down. Here come your Wolves across the blue line. Cross one. There's two. Now down below the dots with help looking. Nobody there yet. We're still a man up. Come on, boys. Far side boards. That puck comes all the way out. That's picked up again. Coming the other way.
Uh-oh.
Now the Vikings have it. Holy cow. Shot on.
Another
Short-hander over Brian's shoulder.
That's
They
the
walk
second
in.
short-hander tonight.
Oh, that's the second one. You're right.
Yeah.
Again, that's tough. Come on, boys. You're up by a man. Off of a bobble. Vikings pick it up, cross the blue, and then go the other way.
It's hard when the opposing team's playing man down, but they're still playing like they're full strength.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 1:59 left here to go. 5 on the board. We are up by a man, and another attempt there because we can't control the puck. 5 white jerseys out there, 4 black. Control of the puck is by the Vikings. Down, and Brian's going to cover. 1:45 left and a minute 19 on the man advantage, yet I'm not sure you would know it. So, again, we might be having issues with our tech here tonight. Not shocked. But it is it's a tough technology issue here. Coming the other way now. There's Pierce. He's got the blue line. He's got underneath the dot now. Forced off the puck. It comes loose. Now in behind us. Picked up Manu. Shot on. Holy cow. Good save there. There was a little bit of daylight there. There was a window.
A little bit.
Manu with the shot. And the save there by the Vikings goalie. Just look at the size of the Vikings goalie there, PJ. He's larger than the referee. So, again, that might tell you the size of some of the ones we're playing. All righty. Minute 30 left to go here. And the second, minute and 5 left on the man advantage. And off the face-off win, the Vikings slap it in the near side corners to cycle it back down the far side. It's kept in. That's Xander. Shoot on.
Oh,
holy smokes! What a beauty! I don't think they're ready for that. Right underneath the goalie. That was a beauty. Again, shots on matter. That's it. Get the shot on. Doesn't look like he was ready. We'll take it. That looked like Xander.
That little breather they need.
That's it. So with 1:23 left to go here in the second, your Wolves pot one. 5-1 on the board. But, boy, I don't think, again, shots on that matters. That finds the way.
It looks like they got another skater, so 2 full lines and 2 extra.
2 extra. So I didn't see who joined. Did you see who joined the bench?
I did not see who.
All right, so going the other way now. 1:20 to go here in the second. There's some life. Again, Mikey loses the edge, but Vikings come out going the other way through the neutral zone. Pitch it up and down. Now they have it below the goal line. Looks to center it out front off a backhand. That didn't work. Ends up in that far corner. Good contact there. Bodied out of the puck there. That's 2 black, 1 white. That would be, looks like Xander. In there's Mikey trying to get it out. And again, now it's 3-on-2. Coming the other way, that's Mikey. He pitches it up off a backhand. That didn't work. And coming back the other way. Now the Vikings carry it into the near side corner. Now behind the net below the goal line. Quick reverse of course there on a quick stop. And they're held up trying to battle to get that puck out. 2 white, 2 black jerseys there. Still not loose. Battle on the boards. Puck finally comes loose. Vikings have it now. They come out below the goal line. Sends it up to their D-man. He walks in. Right pass. Shot on.
Ooh,
holy smokes. That was off the iron. 20 seconds left now. They still have control. The Vikings look to send it around. Down underneath. And was that in?
I don't know. I didn't see him signal.
I didn't see a signal either. He comes over, and I got to say, did they signal a goal?
I'm thinking it was a goal. But
Okay,
I didn't see
underneath off of that was a wraparound then, and we didn't see it. And again, no signal, and now they come to center ice. So we're going to say that is 14.6 seconds. They score walking in off of a wraparound. That's awful. 6-1 now on the board. And the Vikings have it. They're going to call offside. And 7.3 seconds left now to go here in the second. So did you see them signal that goal?
I didn't see the hand.
I didn't see the hand either. So here we go. Face-off came out in the neutral zone, and they're looking to make a connection there in neutral zone. They send it all the way down. The attempt didn't get through. And at the buzzer, at the end of 2, 6 on the board for the Vikings. And I'll get you a shot total here in a second. We'll be back with you live on the mic, but we are not going to get some copyright infringement here. We'll come off sound, but we'll leave you live with the video. Down. Okay. All right, folks, here we go. Into the third period here. 6-1 on the board. I think we're going to have a running clock, but we're going to see. We are hopefully not going to run out of battery, folks, but I'm not sure. Face-off win by your Wolves, sent all the way down. They take it all the way down now below the goal line. Again, full line change there. And into the neutral zone, they pick it up, look to send it down, and the Vikings now recover, settle it down. Look to regroup and bring it out. They send it up the near side boards. And that didn't work, and so the puck will squirt all the way down. And that looks like, again, the Vikings first to the puck. Up now the boards. Vikings got it top of the circle. He looks dance in, look to center to his man, and they don't connect. Cade sends it around the other side, and here it's picked up by... Oh, there. Holy cow. Get that out of there, boys. It's in their feet. Puck's loose. Still loose. Nobody's got control, and they're just banging at it. Oh, there you go. Now going the other way. That's 85. Holy smokes. With an attempt. Single man. Shot on. Oh, hit the pads. Nice attempt there for sure.
Looks like the Vikings changed their tendy also.
Did change their tendy. They're going to give a man that looks like he should be playing in this division, not the man-child that was in there earlier. There's going to be a tripping call right at center in front of the zebra, and you can't miss that one. So Wolves are going to get an attempt here on the power play.
And there's no running clock right now.
And there doesn't.
It's probably because it's a penalty.
It is a penalty, so we'll see here. So again, we will do our best to keep the battery going. But we cannot see how much battery we got left. And so far this evening, it's been a technology-filled problem evening. Vikings look, they pitch it up and all the way back down. And it will be collected by Xander. He sends it down now near side. Again, nobody there. And coming out. We have the man advantage, but you wouldn't know it. Now Carter's got it across the blue line. Going the other way. He's through now, all the way across. Shot on, underneath. And that looked like it got a shot on, but that was saved by the goalie. Puck's still in. Now the Vikings look to get it up and out. They carry it across the blue line, now across the red. Now across the blue. Good stick there. Cade, it's pitched up and out. But again, they give up control. Minute 16 left to go here with the man advantage. Man who's still battling on the far side boards there underneath. Still at the blue line. They still have it. Now the Vikings are going to send it all the way back down. And they got a minute left with the man advantage. Picked up there by Xander. He sends it up the boards. Tries to get it to Pierce. That's off the boards. And the Vikings recover and settle it back down. They're apt to just keep it there behind the net. Burning time. Now up into the neutral zone they go. Short-handed they are. Below the goal line. Looks to come all the way around. In the near side boards now. Picked up there by Casey. He gathers. Sends it up the boards. And an attempt there. Jacobs chasing it. But again, doesn't make the connection on the pass. 30 seconds left to go in the penalty and the man advantage. Again, send the man down. You're a man up, boys. Come on, Jets. Here come the Vikings through the neutral zone. Now through. Attempt there. Holy smokes. Walked in on Brian again. We got the man advantage, but they're walking in. 13 seconds left to go. Attempt there. Now Mikey's got it through the neutral zone across. Mikey sends it up. Sends it towards the net. And it's picked up. And we are back to 5-on-5. There again, puck loose right out in front. Vikings pick it up. Through the neutral zone they come. Look to dance around their man, they do. Into the Wolves. Picked up by their man, sent on. Brian seals it. And at 13:23, we will get another line change. 5-on-5 back.
And it's, oh, no, there it goes. It's running clock.
Again, 6 on the board for the bad guys. 13:12 to go here in the third. Come out the other way now. Vikings still have it below the goal line. Looks to send it right to Brian there. Brian seals that side. Puck is now on the back of the netting, and now it's come off loose. Vikings looking there to try to struggle. They come out with it. Looks to center it. Man circles now up top of the dot. He makes the cycle all the way. Looks to send it all the way across. He does. Puck gets through. Xander sends it up. Not out. Now they got it at the dot. Shot on. Baker shot. Save. And at 12:38, now the clock will roll. So 6-1 on the board. Face off here near side to Brian's left. Another change of personnel here. Puck down in one. Man who send it to Cade, big Robitaille. He sends it. Shot on Brian. Holy cow. Off the stick into the far side corner. Vikings with it now. Look to make a connection there. That didn't work. And the Wolves are going to be charged with icing as the puck goes all the way back down. Again, the rolling clock. And tough evening here for your Wolves. Five on five here. Last man to change in, Robitaille. Puck down, Manny wins it, sends it to the boards. That didn't work. Coming out the other side. Again, puck far side board still. We can't get control or get the puck out. Unbelievable. Vikings now, good slap of a stick there by Casey, sent all the way back. There's Owen now. Man on. And the Vikings reverse. Walk below the line there. Shot on Brian right in front. And he will cover it right up. 11 minutes with the rolling clock here to go in the third. 6-1 on the board for the Vikings. Straight out here right in front of the dot. Slapped down by Manu. Send out. Again, I don't know why we have the puck and we just pitch it up. Carry the puck out, fellas. Down below the goal line. Shot on. Brian sends that puck up high. And it's cycled back by the Vikings back to their D on the boards. They're going to cycle it all the way around now near side boards. First man to the puck again is a Viking. And behind now. There's Casey trying to attempt to get it out. And the Vikings still have it. Their man walks in. Second man walks in from up high on D. Down below on the boards. They send it back half boards. It's up. And that puck will go all the way down. And no icing as the last to touch it were the Vikings. They will collect it now behind their cage. 10-12 left to go here in the third. Your Wolves down 6-1. Through the neutral zone, now across center. Now across, they're going to call. Yep, for sure that was
way off on that
way offside on that one. So he didn't keep track of his one of his forwards. It was up way over. Puck will come for face-off. Far side dot into the neutral zone. And again, your Wolves down by 5, and the clock will roll. Face off down and 1. That was collected there. Now it's collected in behind. That's Pierce. Cycles it back to Xander, and it goes up the boards and not carried over. Again, at the blue line now. Again, picked up by Pierce. He cycles back. Now around. Reverse course. Over to his D partner. That's Carter. Again, errant pass. Nobody there to pick it up. Carter has it now. Sends it back over to Pierce. Across the blue into the neutral zone. Now across the red line. Pierce across the blue. Looking to bring it in. He does. But he's held up. Loses the handle. Looks to somebody to center. Nobody there. Vikings pick it up near side boards. Into the corner. The puck goes. Picked up there by the Vikings. In behind the net. Pitched up, but they're still in that corner. Battling. Vikings come out with it. Behind their net now. Sends it in behind. D-to-D pass behind the net below the goal line. Looking for a man up front. Sent down. That was Xander. Steps up into it across the blue line. It's looking out front. Shot there. 74 Cade. He tried. There was an attempt. All the way back. Now Carter's got it. He sends it down range. Far and wide. Now coming out the other side. Vikings collect it there. Below the dot. Looking to bring it through the neutral zone. They do. He hits his man in stride right at center. And it's picked up and pitched all the way back down, but not all the way out. Across the blue line now it comes. It's slapped up there by Jacob into the neutral zone. Coming off the bench in the change now. That's Mikey. Sent up by Xander. And up. They look to make contact with their man in the neutral zone. They do, but it's not controlled. And Carter will pick it up and exit the other side. Up the far side boards. Looks to make contact there with Rooney. No contact made, and puck still on the half boards. Sent all the way down around the other side here. And first man to it was the Vikings. Again, get on the forecheck, boys. Down below the goal line. Look to send it across. And they will say no dice there. And the Vikings shot on. Baker with a glove save. Didn't catch it. Sent it into the corner. And we're going to end up with still here in the near side corner. We're running out of battery, folks. We'll do our best to keep it on, but we got about 20% left is what the message said. Sent across now. There's Mikey through center. He's all the way across. He's got one man to beat. Backhands it. It's bobbled and set into the far corner. 7:10 left to go through the neutral zone. Here they come. Vikings cross the blue line. Crosses. Shot on Baker. He got it. Sent into his belly pad, gloved right in front of him.
Great attempt
Rolling
by Mikey
clock.
there.
Yeah, that was. That was a good attempt for Mike to stand up. But again, off the backhand, unless you're down low and close, pretty easy for the goalie to see that right into the glove. He's got to get a forehand shot. 6:42 left here to go. Face-off was won and controlled now by the Vikings. D-to-D pass off of the stick at the blue line. It's over and bobbled. Now they got to reset. Into the neutral zone they come. All the way back. Coming the other side now. In there, they slap it, and it's into the far corner. 6:20. That wasn't even that was not even on a penalty. He slid on the stick, but the black and whites are going to put somebody in the box. That was an awful call. Awful call. You're down 6-1, and that wasn't even close on a trip.
Once I saw him go down, I saw that.
Yeah, and he was behind the play, so he never even saw the front end of it where the kid lost his edge. So, with 5:55 on the clock, your Wolves are on the PK. Shot on there. Baker saves, knocks it down, doesn't glove it, and the Sailors are going to cycle it back to the blue line. Shot on here right at the dot. Cycle back to their D. They launch it all the way down. Baker's got it. He's going to sit on it.
Save.
And 1:30 left to kill on the penalty. 5:30 left here to go in the third. Struggle is real tonight there, PJ.
Yeah, this is a tough one for the boys.
Yep. Vikings got it. Cycle it back to their D-man. Down low. Nobody here on the box out. And they pick it up. They're going to cycle it all the way back around the other side. His man on the half boards now, right at the dot. And an attempt there, up to get it out. Now Manu, he got off the bobble. He can't get it through, though. And Vikings come with it back the other way. Now they cycle right through in the neutral zone. They collect it, look to set something up. He hits his man on the near boards. They're top of the circle. Drops it back. Rink wide pass to a D-man who wasn't there. Intercepted, but it's still loose. Vikings have it now. Look to bring it in. Down below the goal line. Their man now right at the goal line. Sends it and cycles it to their man here below the goal line near side. Cycles it up on the half boards there. Vikings have it here right below us. Right at the dot now. Sends it back to his D-man. D-man top of the circle. Shot on. That hit a stick. Ends up in the corner. 4:19 now left to go. Brian's got it there. Sends it back into the corner right out in front. Nobody there. And they're going to whack it in with the man advantage. 4:05 to go. 7 on the board for the bad guys. And we're here towards the end of the third. Oh, the clock again, running clock, because we are down now by 6. 7-1 on the board for the bad guys. And puck down there at center, picked up there by the Vikings. They collect it through the neutral zone across the blue line far side. Shot on, and that went over the glove and comes to the near side. Vikings recover. They come the other side now. Look to send it out front. There's Cade there with the dipsy-do. He picks it up, sends it up, and there is nobody there to accept that pass. 3:20 left to go here in the third. And that's Jacob Yen who's picked it up. Looked to get it in. Holy smokes. Shot attempt, but that was outside. Jacob now into that far corner. Lots of white jerseys. Shot attempt there by Pierce. It's loose, but the Vikings D are there to pick up those rebounds. That's gotta what happened. Good demonstration of how that D should work. Puck now here down below. They're playing a little soccer. And the Vikings guy without his stick. Vikings still have it. That's sent up, not out. Right in front now. That was Xander. He's got it. Going the other way. 2:54 left to go. Xander with a shot attempt. And that was into the equipment of one of the Vikings. In behind now, that's 74 Cade. He sends it all the way back up high.
Nice.
Carter does right at the blue. That's kept in. Shot on. Stick save. Sent in behind the net. 2:25 left to go here in the third. A little bit of life here. They're keeping it in. Good job, Wolves. But the Vikings pick it up. They retreat behind the cage. Now reverse course again. And once more. Comes out the near side now. Up the near side boards. Sent up and into the neutral zone. Picked up there by the Vikings. Right at center now. Playing patty cake. And the Wolves are going to send it down. Wolves will pick it up. Vikings now have it coming across the blue line through the neutral zone. Good stick there by Owen at the blue line, and it's back into the neutral zone. All the way back down, it was pitched there by Owen, and in behind, Rooney's first to the puck into that far corner. He slaps it back on a backhand attempt, and the Vikings will come out with it at center now. Across the blue line, and up top here, sent in. And now Mikey headed off. Mikey's got another attempt here, but he don't make it to the puck in time. The Vikings do. 1:20 left to play here in the third. Vikings look to get it up to their man in the neutral zone. There's an attempt there. They do. He has it now right top of the circle below the dots. Leaves it. Shot on. Holy smokes. And Baker will cover up with a minute to go. That wasn't in, was it?
No.
I was going to say that was kept out, so... And we're under, that was close. We're under a minute to go now. Clock running. 7 on the board for Steamboat Sailor / Vikings, as they're known for, CPHL.
Wasn't run out of time.
Hey, they're going to run out of time here after the last change. So I think they're just going to let it go. Face off down. Vikings, they didn't get a hold of it, and it's still kept in on the recovery. Puck sent down to the far side corner there. Vikings pick it up. Looking to center it. Man out front. He looks to send it. He does through the blue paint right in front of Brian. Good slap there by Cade to send it around the other side. Sorry, that was Robitaille. Sends it around the other side. At the side of the net now. 10-9. Down below. And at the blue line into the neutral zone. There's Robitaille. He sends it back. Attempt here. 2-1. Shot on, off the blocker, and that will end this pain. And a tough evening here for your T2 Wolves as they go down to defeat 7-1 to the visiting Steamboat Sailors / Vikings. So as PJ and I sign off, next up will be tomorrow evening from Salt Lake. The T1 Wolves are up Salt Lake for the weekend for a tournament. But on behalf of PJ here tonight, tough evening at Rink 2 Big Bear.
It was.
We will sign off and apologize for the technical difficulties, the streaming issues, and we hope to be back to regular programming with Robert and the other equipment. So signing off here from Rink 2 Big Bear, I'm Boomer.
I'm PJ.
Sure appreciate you watching tonight, wherever you were, joining us here for T2 Wolves Hockey. We will see you tomorrow night, or tomorrow morning about 11 from Salt Lake for the T2 tournament. Have a good evening.